Representative Jess Hansen, please, to your bill.
Thank you, Chair Sundin and committee members. I move that HF790 be laid over for possible inclusion in our Omnibus Ag Finance Bill. This is a bill to continue to provide funding to Second Harvest Heartland, who we just heard from and is a key partner in our battle against food insecurity here in Minnesota. I'm passionate about this bill for a lot of reasons, but I'll share one with you today. I'm passionate about this because I grew up hungry. My parents worked hard and were responsible people, but we didn't always know where our food was going to come from. I was the kid with the cheese sandwich at the corner table in elementary school, and I often had that big red $ stamp on my hand that alerted everyone around me that I was from a family experiencing food insecurity. This left a mark on me, and so when I decided to run for office, I knew that I wanted to do my part to stand up for and with Minnesotans who are facing hunger in one of the richest nations in the world. Some people may not know this, but today we're in the fight of our lives against the war on hunger. 1 in 9 adults and 1 in 6 kids are experiencing food insecurity here in Minnesota. Second Harvest Heartland is a leading team of experts, as you just heard, and they're helping to make sure that our neighbors are less hungry by getting produce, protein, and milk products into Minnesotans' hands. Families struggling to make ends meet are facing unprecedented and uncertainty in the face of COVID. And families of color are experiencing food insecurity nearly twice as much as their white counterparts. Minnesota's public-private partnership with Second Harvest Heartland is bridging one of the many gaps in the war on hunger and inequity. This bill seeks to increase the farm to food shelf funding from the current 1.7 million to 2.95 million and includes making the new protein program and milk program you heard about permanent. This funding adds to their other portfolio of funding, and appropriating money to Second Harvest Heartland has historically been a very bipartisan effort, and I thank everybody for that. I'm looking forward to continuing this valued public-private partnership with Second Harvest Heartland. And at this point, Mr. Chair, I'd like to turn it over to Allison O'Toole, the CEO of Second Harvest, and she'll tell you more about the needs and where this money will go.
Allison O'Toole, will you please identify yourself once again and continue?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm Allison O'Toole, the CEO of Second Harvest Heartland. I will share my screen. We have a short presentation. So thank you, Representative Hansen, for sponsoring this legislation, this critical legislation. Second Harvest Heartland is the nation's second largest food bank, and we are here in support of House File 790 to increase funding for our Farm to Food Shelf program. I'll begin by defining our work. Simply put, food banks move food from where there is more than enough to where there's need. In the heartland, where there's plenty of food to go around, food banks like ours tackle the complex logistics of sourcing and storing millions of pounds of food each year and transporting that food out to nearly 1,000 food shelves and other community partners across our state. So you can think of us as sort of like a wholesaler. Oh, let's see here. Sorry about that. Last year, we distributed 120 million pounds of food, adding up to more than 105 million meals. We are so grateful to all of you for the additional farm to food shelf funding provided last year, which allowed us to meet the many hunger-related challenges that COVID-19 has introduced. Those challenges continue. In 2020, getting food to people safely was an around-the-clock effort, requiring us to reinvent our service model again and again. We're honored to do so in partnership with our state's other Feeding America food banks. Our scale and efficiency make us a critical player, keeping food moving when times get tough. And they have been really tough. A decade of progress in the fight against hunger was undone by COVID nearly overnight. Today, 1 in 9 Minnesotans, including 1 in 6 Minnesota kids, is food insecure. We've distributed 30% more food in the last year, and our food shelf partners have reported a 60% increase in visitors since COVID began. Here we are. Families of color have been especially hard hit, experiencing at least twice the rates of hunger as their white counterparts. The family on the screen right now is the Crawfords, who have braved layoffs, COVID diagnoses, and then hunger, like so many other families in our community. They turn to their local food shelf to receive produce, protein, and dairy, made possible by programs such as Farm to Food Shelf. They're in a better place now than they were just a few months back, with their health recovered and both Aaron and Sheila working part-time. But they've not fully bounced back financially yet. And they tell us it will be a long process of rebuilding their stability over time. They're not alone. While we may be on our way in terms of broad economic recovery, our partners at McKinsey & Company project that we'll continue to live with high levels of hunger like the ones we're seeing right now for years to come. Additional funding for Farm to Food Shelf will provide needed help to families like the Crawfords and critical support to our state's farmers, milk and protein producers who have always been strong partners in the fight against hunger. Community food shelves are winners too. Farm to Food Shelf supplies 1/3 of the fresh produce that we at Second Harvest Heartland source from farms each year, and over half of the milk, easing the near constant pressure on the Hunger Relief Network to provide these staples in our community. The food is fresh, stays local, and nourishes the community in every sense of the word. At Second Harvest Heartland, our partners, we faced down an unprecedented need last spring. The legislature responded with an additional $1.25 million in one-time funding for Farm to Food Shelf. The funding was used to help increase our milk supply and, just added last year, low-cost protein. We are incredibly grateful for this support and the positive impact that it had on our work and the people we help serve. The funding categories covered by Farm to Food Shelf, produce, milk, and protein, are the most in-demand items at food shelves. The support to purchase more of this product and to source it locally helps us provide familiar foods that growing numbers of families cannot afford on their own. Of the $1 million, just the $1.25 million in one-time funding received last year, $625,000 will be spent to secure 400,000 additional pounds of protein for the state, with all Feeding America food banks receiving a portion of that product. $600,000 of that funding has been spent on an additional 260,000 gallons of milk, which will just about cover the complete demand for milk through this funding year. Continuing this funding into the next biennium will enable food banks to retain these gains in the most needed food categories at a time when hunger remains at an all-time high. At the end of the day, this will allow us to keep farmers, families, and communities healthy, seeing us through to better times. We know this hunger crisis will take a lot of smart collaboration to tackle, and no one organization can do it on their own. Hunger will not be solved with a vaccine, and the light at the end of the tunnel is still very far away for far too many of our neighbors. We're prepared to source the needed food to meet this increased need for as long as it takes. We stand by this community and this state. Our hope is that The state will continue their investment in the fight against hunger by continuing the additional financial support for Farm to Food Shelf through the next 2 years. Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. I am happy to take questions if there are any.
Thank you very much, Allison O'Toole. Are there any questions, comments to the testifiers? Well, this is an easy group today. Thank you so much. And with that, Representative Hansen and Ms. O'Toole, House File 790 is laid over.